Are your avocados still squishy and fresh, my ladles, gentle soups, and all other friends besides? I am Tessellating Hexagons, still talking absolute nonsense, still actually only 20 as the recording of this video, and still playing Kirby's Epic Yarn. Hopefully this should be the last episode with the friend missions. Also, I'm not quite sure why you're trying to tempt me with that patch there, bearing in mind this is just a straight race to the goal. And we did have a Beatrix level teaching us that in order to get through this level, just double tap and then hold right to win. I hope. Assuming that I don't screw it up. So, theoretically, Mara's levels should be amongst the quickest and easiest. Because it's just get to the goal more quick fastly. And I'm... sounds like a screwed up version of Rick Astley. Quick fastly. See, I could just stand still for a second there and Mara isn't even gaining on me. See, I've already mentioned how I have like a sort of a second-hand friend called Mara who I've never actually met or spoken to. It's just... I just know that she exists. So, I kind of feel weird sort of talking about Mara in the third person. Oh, it's so cute, it's still cute. Bearing in mind, we've never met and never spoken. Anyway, I'm going to do that thing that I did 2 episodes ago. Oh my god, she looks like Mimi from Super Paper Mario. I'm going to do that thing where I cut and then show you a montage of all the fabrics we get at the end of the episode. So, yay! Oh yeah, this is the level that just has the main theme as its music. Well, isn't that just yum diddly dum? See, now that I've been egged on by that previous level, I sort of feel a bit too ballsy in terms of how far can I actually go just by double tapping and holding right. Because I'm sure this is... You know, I mentioned how the other levels sort of try to teach you stuff, like the other, friend levels. You know, Beatrix teaches you to be resourceful and, like, how to get beads and, you know, how to goodly with the beads. And how, you know, Buster is teaching you how to deal with certain enemies, like, you know, you can actually kill Shotzos, or at least the frosty ones anyway. And, you know, you can deal with the... I don't remember what they're called, but they're the bastard enemies that go angry when you try to blow them in any other game. And this one's like, hey, this is how you get to a goal, so don't bad, as is my motto. Which I say it surprisingly a lot for a phrase that makes no sense and probably isn't even my meme to steal. And once again, I win. These aren't so bad so far. I really don't see how they can throw in gimmicks to make it more arse like they have done with previous friend missions, but give them half a chance, I'm sure they will. Come to think of it, it does seem rather fitting that... Oh, wait, I just realised the thing. Okay. It does seem rather fitting that this is one of those episodes where I have a stopwatch in front of me just to keep track of how long this episode's actually been going without factoring in cuts and such like. And budget cuts, of course. But the thought does occur that, oh, if you take damage, you actually suffer a penalty. Well, that's just frambulous. But not in a good way. Like, not even the good kind of frambulous, you know? You know. You know, you're an intelligent people. But the thought does occur that one way that they could make these levels gimmicky is by hiding the goal. So, like, rather than just a straight race through the level, it's like, oh, get to this particularly hidden point in the level, which they've crupulously hidden, which hopefully they don't do that, but they might, and that scares me. But yes, stopwatch, racing, makes sense. Semantic fields, ah! I mean, this is also a possibility. A vertical level. Well, okay. There's vertical levels, there's the possibility of, like, that. Like, I was literally about to say, levels full of enemies to make sure that you suffer. Like, so you're constantly having to do these time penalties of, oh no, you took a damage, now you can't drink any more juice for the rest of your life, which... Why is that the first place I went? Oh no, I can never drink another juice. How will ever I be healthy again? But yeah, they might have loads of enemies there to make sure that you have so many time penalties and suffer, or vertical level. That wasn't so bad for a vertical level, though. This is going well so far. You know, the longer this goes on, the more I realise how naive it was of me to say that, oh, that's fine. How hard could it be? Because, like, this level has tornadoes, and enemies that ride the tornadoes, and... knowing this game probably really mercilessly unforgiving hitboxes with, like, the spear waddle-dees and the arrows and the things that ride the tornadoes. I mean, it could just be a... Excuse you, I was whipping that. I was whipping it real good. Like some sort of nay-nay combination. Excuse you, how was I supposed to avoid that? I was literally in a tornado that autonomizes my movement. And I was in the middle of a getting out of stunned animation. Oh, you have to rest. Sucks to be you. Unless you took damage, in which case, my condolences. Come on. Come on, descend faster. I was on that low level. You can't even stop me. Go, Kirby. I'm literally holding the go button. What did you want me to do there? I object to that. Hardcore. Okay, that wasn't so hard, so I don't really see what the problem was that I was having the first time. To be fair, those tornado things do have bullshit hitboxes, but still. In my defense, and returning to the recurring theme of I'm not a whiny bitch baby, I swear, you saw for yourself in that previous run that I was, like, I got caught on, like, stun-locked in an animation of, oh, I just got out of an animation telling me I was stunned, only to be placed into a new animation also stunning me afresh, which seemed like actual bullshit, which you will have seen for yourself. Also, Mara, where even are... Oh, Mara, where even are you? Scoobat doobat doo. No! Of course that was so perfectly timed as to hit me on the way through. Yeah, you fucking wait. Honestly, who do you even think you are? Mabel. Yeah, that's right, I'm gonna call you Mabel. Just barely. Wow, okay. I really thought that wasn't going to give it to me, but it did. Thanks, Uptown Funk. Actually, that reminds me. There was a mashup I heard, because I am rather fond of music mashups, where they take, like, the music of one song and the lyrics of it. Excuse you, I was riding the thing! That's supposed to be exactly how you avoid that. How dare you? Like, how actually dare you? I am personally affronted by this outrage. This is an outrage. But yes. And anyway, I heard a mashup of, oh yeah, you don't get to take damage from them. God. I don't remember which song it was. Like, a song that I am familiar with and that I enjoy, mashed up with X Gon Give It To You, which is not the sort of thing I would choose to listen to, but, you know. And it worked surprisingly well. Which... No. Why are you taking me that far back? Who do you think you are? Who? Some kind of superstar? Not twice in a row! Okay, yes, okay, we're back and we're fine. Although, to be fair, at least it doesn't give you a... Alright, Kirby, you're not falling off anything. It doesn't give you a time penalty for being crushed, which makes no sense, but I can live with it. But anyway, yes, I don't remember what it was that they mashed up X-Gon Give It To You with, but it worked. In the same way that the same person mashed up the real Slim Shady with Lone Digger by Caravan Palace. Again, you wouldn't have thought that it works, but it do. Can you not? I'm trying to climb a waterfall here. I know it doesn't look like a waterfall, but I'm trying to climb. I'm trying to climb. I'm trying to climb. I'll keep you safe in my beer. And whisper in your ear, I'm trying to climb. Where even is Mara at this point? Because, like, I thought I saw her, but no, it was actually just a... Excuse you, you weren't even attacking. You don't get to attack when you're not attacking. Let's see, who... Oh, that was a treasure. The game being like, no, stop, go down here. But this is... Oh, come on, that did not hit me. Once again, sounds like I'm making excuses, and I'm not. Even though it sounds like I am, which makes it sound like I am, but I'm not. Okay. Pardon the cut, I think it's fairly obvious why I did, because that previous one was obviously a lost cause. But hey, here we are, in the same place, but doing much better this time, because I did it. There we go. Like, a lot of the time, it is just stupid mistakes costing me dearly. I will admit when it is my fault, I will own up to it. Just a lot of the time, it's the game being mean to me, I swear. Well, for anyone keeping track, this is Mara's 10th mission, and, eggs. Where is she even gone? Where is she gone? I mean, technically that is grammar, because English is a Germanic language, and technically the auxiliary verb for anything to do with motion should be to be rather than to have, so... Technically, to say is gone is supposed to be grammatically better than has gone, but regardless, no one cares. I mean, I care because linguists, but still. I've forgotten what I was going to say. By all rights, I should just ride the duck, but nah, we could just run to the goal, it's fine. Oh. Rude. Okay, now that we have plenty of time to do so instead of being thoroughly dicked out of it. See, this one I would sort of consider to be like a half and half. Like, it's kind of a stupid move on my part for not taking the duck, but to be fair, in a mission where it's telling you, get to the goal as quickly as you can, you would have thought that, no, stopping to wheel this down the hill is counterintuitive. So, I'll accept half of the blame for that, but half of it's just game design. Yeah, salty bitch babery. We're still on the 3-star missions. I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life. Whatever. Oh, you see that just there? That's what I was complaining about with that Beardrix mission in Mushroom Run as well, where Kirby sort of automatically latches onto the edges of platforms that I'm trying to sort of shoot between them, and Kirby's like, nah, clearly you want me to ground pound on this thing and not on the mushroom underneath it. Clearly that's what a sane person would do. Like, Kirby, you have a very poor sense of eggs. Honestly, I would not trust you to make an omelette if one hit you in the face. In fact, if an omelette hit you in the face, then I really wouldn't trust you to make it because it's hit you in the face. It's already been made by someone else, and someone hit you with it. At this rate, probably me. Oh goody, Sweets Park, home of my fondest of memories. You know, eventually we're going to get to one of these missions, and it's just going to be, like... the level is only 5 seconds big. Yes, 5 seconds big as opposed to 5 seconds long. Excuse you, I'm going to need to borrow your spear. Well, by borrow, I mean just take away from you, actually. Out of my way, creme caramel. Which is a perfectly normal thing to say. I promise, trust me. No. Go away, creme caramel. You're slowing my arse down. But you're not slowing my competition down. Well, what if my competition has the finest arse in all the land? Clearly this is destination. Clearly I just took a shortcut. Which, if I did, I'm very impressed with myself for figuring that out. Bearing in mind... I don't know. I didn't work that out before. Oh, come on, Kirby. We were past this. Honestly, if we loot... We've lost because of your own incompetence. I refuse to acknowledge any guilt for that. There we go. Did it on my first attempt this time. See... That's what I wanted the game to do, and I swear that's what I told the game to do with my control input command instructions through my hands, but Kirby's like, nah, I'm gonna get trapped on a corner twice in a row and cost you the entire race. Like, Kirby, why? Don't you understand it takes ages to record these and edit these? You're wasting so much of my life. But oh, I hear you parents in the audience saying, if it's making you cross, just stop playing. It's only a game. Well, clearly you are just not of the generation that understands this shit. If a game insults you by telling you you've lost when it's entirely the game's fault, then... I don't know how I was going to finish this thought, but... you just don't get it, Mom. Oh, I have to go back to the left. Well, thanks, game. Can we noodle faster, please? Mara, slow your fuck down. If there's a way to shortcut around that, then I really should have taken it, but I didn't know it was there. So, pardon me completely ignoring the free star that I've earned. Wait, if I could just make this jump, then back in the lead. Woo, whoopity yummadons. Whoopity. Is that my YouTube name? Whoopity Yum... Hello everyone, I am Whoopity Yummadons, which is totally words. Hey, despite that insult to my face, I did the thing. That wasn't so bad. Some of these levels aren't that bad. Some of them are just eggs. Good lord, mission 13, and we're still in only 3-star territory. But also, I hate this level. I've grown to dislike it because the fucking water levels. Come on, rise, let me through. Also, despite my theory in a previous episode, somehow I don't... No, you can just not. I'm going to stop you before you start. I'm happy for you, and I'm not going to let you finish. You know, actually, I'm not happy for you. I'm not going to let you exist. Kirby, whip the button. Whip the butt. Whip it real good. Yeah, you wait your turn. Now, where am I going? Please tell me it's up and to this way, otherwise I'll be most peeved. Oh my goodness, Kirby, I can't believe it. You actually did something as instructed. I don't know. I can't believe that Kirby actually got out of the water in a timely fashion, because normally I have so much trouble with him just bouncing at the surface and wasting time. My goodness. We're nearly done, right? Mission 15, and it's still only 3 stars. Mara, how many levels do you have? Oh, dolphin. Well, that makes things slightly better. Just when I was about to question whether or not I actually was right or wrong about it not being Flappy Bird controls for the submarine. No! No, that's not how these work. You could just spumble through them. What is this? I've wriggled free of those bastards before. Who do you think you are, game? Telling me that I've failed when I haven't, honestly. Once again, are you my film teacher? Oh no. Oh no. Well, multiple oh no's, but then again, you know what, this is... How dare you lead me wrong? What? No! I was going to say Blubber Motion wasn't that bad, but you've led me astray, Mara. How durst thou? And now I probably can't catch... Excuse you! Excuse you again? And a third time? No fourth time then? Okay, good. Just don't make me have to put a ball in a hoop, and then we will all be on good terms with each other. There's the hoop. And Mara's already at the goal because fuck my life. Once again, not that hard if you don't fuck it up, but not all of my fuck-ups are my fault, I swear. Anything to absolve myself of blame, but to be fair, you try doing these missions, they are not as easy as I make them look. Or something. Oh goody, Secret Island. I'm sure there won't be some sort of bullshittery shenanigan Mary Poppins level leg in this. Out of my way. And of course Mara can just sort of do whatever. See, it's all so unreasonable. And once again, anything to absolve myself of blame. I haven't even done anything wrong yet. What? Oh yeah. I forgot how this level works. Out of my way. Wall. Of course, Mara's back to being ahead again. Oh yeah. Keep forgetting how walls work. You ever had that in real life where you just go up to a wall and you're just like, hi, wall, and the wall's like, no. And you run into it and, what? How make go then? How make go then? There is no way forwards, I'm restarting. Oh, right, there was just a way forwards right there the entire time. Whoopsie puddles. See, in restarting this level from the beginning, I've come to appreciate how Mara's levels, like, if you know what you're doing, they're really easy. If you don't know exactly what the level expects from you from the word go, they're really unreasonable. Like, game, why are you like this? See, it's sort of like a micro-level version of the problem that I have, well, that most people have with Paper Mario Sticker Star, where if you know what you're doing, it's piss easy. If you don't, it's shit difficult, because that's a sliding scale. I mean, it's nowhere near as bad as Sticker Star, but, like, conceptually, like, oh yeah, you can just hold down the button and Kirby will just go. So you don't need to keep mashing the button, but it feels like it's making me go faster, so I will survive. Underwater Volcano, forgot about you. So yeah, if you know what the level is expecting ahead of time, like, you know what sort of hazards are going to be there, and like, oh, I'm going to need to jump at this particular point, and I need to take this particular shortcut. Like, if you know all that ahead of time, screw you, no. I was so worried it was going to combo me to death there, like, oh no, sorry, you just got out of being stunlocked, but hey, you were underneath lava, which means that you're going to need to be penalized, even though you couldn't have possibly got out of the way of the lava, because you're stunlocked. It's not as bad as Sticker Star is the point I'm trying to get at. Please let me know if that made any sense at all. Anyway, I mean, this is a 4-star level, so... question marks? Oh. That's not good. Don't tell me, I need to serve a time penalty for getting caught in that as well. Ah! Nope, just a snow penalty. Oh hey, we're in car form, even though... I don't know, just I was sort of expecting to be in sledge form because it's an ice level, but... Far be it from me to grow a judgment tree. You know, like grow peace seeds, which was totally gonna be this year's Eurovision slogan and totally wasn't just made up by some guy on the internet. Are we done yet? I mean, don't get me wrong, this is still enjoyable, but we're sort of approaching the point now where... We're not there yet, but we're approaching the threshold where I've actually cut out more than I've left in this episode, so... I swear I thought those trapdoors had spikes on them in the original level, but they can't done because why would they change that for this? Also, who would live in a house like this? Through the keyhole with Kirby. Except it's Cozy Cabin. Stop throwing shit at me. God, it sounds like I'm talking to a child. Except I'm talking to a child's game. Haha. Out of my way. Yes, that's how I talk to children. Stop throwing shit at me and get out of my way. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, gravity. Thank you, gravity, you've done me a favor for once. Why did you come in from the left? Why not from the above? That makes sense, I guess. I was going to say something else completely meaningful, and exactly 40 seconds, I'll live with it. You know what just made my heart sink? This is Mara's 20th mission, and it's still only 4 stars. Like, really? How many missions do you have, Mara? Please tell me it's fewer than... Like, please tell me you don't have any 5-star missions, and that's why we're still... Oh, come on! Let me guess, you're gonna take me all the way back to the start of the level because that's the last time I touched solid ground. No. My facetiousness can end here. But once again, I'm very glad that the only penalty for falling is the time it takes to be lifted back onto the course, like in Mario Kart, rather than, oh, you fell off the course, that means you have to serve a 3-second penalty, because that is the bullshit, in my personal opinion, but whatever, game design. Even Mission 21 is only 4 stars. That said, there have been like 2-star missions that I found harder than this so far, so maybe everything will be fine after all. Oh, okay. Those sure were a sequence of noises that I made with my face. I'm sure I've made face noises in this level before, but they're perfectly valid times. Friends? I need friends. Well, yes. I'm sitting here talking to myself and playing Kirby's Epic Yarn. Yes, I need friends, but... Friends, get out of my way. Friends don't let friends be in the way of friends. Why would you stop there? Honestly, so rude. Oh, and the goal was just there the whole time. Well, it's a good thing that Mara has to stop to breathe, otherwise that would have been a very poor experience for everyone involved. Please tell me that was the last one, even though it wasn't 5 stars. Please have mercy. Mission 22, and we're still only on 4 stars. I mean, I would have thought that she'd have 25 missions altogether, which means that maybe the next couple are going to be the 5-star shooty times, but can you just get your beam out of the way so I can move Really? Oh, right, there's that there. Never mind. I was so ready to be salty that I hadn't done a special time. Or words that grammatically vary. Where? Mara, where do you go when you fly off screen? Oh, you're just going to go straight to the goal. How about you wait your turn? Rude. Very rude. Once again, as is the recurring theme, not difficult if you know what you're doing and where you're going. But here we are. Pardon me while I go down this hole off screen. Mission 23. Still only 4 stars. My God, Mara. Not only is your name a pun on marathon, but your missions are all... Doing all your missions in one sitting is like a marathon. Well, it's not all in one sitting. I did the first one on my own time. That's fine, because as long as you don't make me take damage for getting in the path of the other fuck. Those were words. That was a sequence of... Once again, a sequence of words made by my face in Spaceland. Pardon me while I run face first into a meteorite. Well, it's not meteorite yet. I mean, it is now that it's made contact with my face, but still. Yeah, you wait there. Luckily for you, I can choo-choo. No, oh. And up and over. And get out of the way? For really? And can I salvage this run? Apparently no. Almost, but no. I was right there. I just didn't know which way to go. It was poorly signposted. Excuses, but still. Bleh. Hey, guess who had yet another really easy time of the level, now that I knew exactly where to go and what to expect. It's a weirdly recurring pattern with you, Mara. Now please tell me there's only one more mission left, because I've been recording for, like, 3/4 of an hour now. Mission 24. 4 stars of difficulty. And I bet that hole's only there to... Yeah, it is. It's only there to lead me astray, and of course Mara gets a huge lead on me right out of the gate. So rude, honestly. Vertical levels, can't stand them. Out of my way. Move aside, children. Oh, good. A hamster bear. Oh, good, even more verticals. And then there's Gordos that I can't walk past because they're going to stop me in my tracks. You... Oh, good, that is... These trees do function the way they function in the main game. Can you rise, please? Thank you. Honestly. Go faster, Kirby. Don't put me at a disadvantage. Excuse you! I whipped the goal twice! And that's the story of how I got dicked over by a door taking too long to get me to its destination. Whoa, automated level design. Are we done yet? Please? Well, this one's rated 5 stars of difficulty, so theoretically, hopefully, maybe it could be the last one. I'm having none of your shit today, sir. Oh, come on. Come on, Wind. Get me to my goal, because look, Mara's already halfway there. Just like in the real world. Because good old Mara, she knows where she's going. The real Mara, that is, not this terrible race person Mara who's, like, evil and rude. Kirby. You're damn right I win. Wow. Like, we had another situation there where I kept releasing the button for the parachute and Kirby wouldn't come out of parachute mode and it was getting rather... Oh, come on. Okay, that's it. Nope, I give up. I've been recording for nearly an hour. Fuck you, Mara. I am done with this. You can take your remaining levels and shove them, at least until the next episode. But seriously, I have lost my mind trying to do this. So for now, I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and the rest of those levels... I will do them. I'm contractually obliged to as a Let's Player, but look at this! Look at how many... Just no! I mean, clearly we're nearly done, but no. I'm taking a break. See you in the next one.